Alright, y'all. I was finally able to update the damn server right now. So, we're gonna go ahead and get in here and test out the server, which is finally now in its new update. I'm kind of happy to say that I'm like excited that it's, up to its new update. Um, it's not too bad. Alright, let me go ahead and respond here. Get me over to downtown real quick. What the hell? Okay, it's going pretty fast. It's not too laggy. It's a little better now. Get from point A to point B a little easier. Okay, it's not too laggy. Alright, what if we take a turn over here? And man, fuck it. I'm gonna run that red light. So I know I showed some video footage yesterday of me working on, well actually not working on, but I added a new bus model. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in here and start the bus. Do a bit of bus footage here. Well, a little more bus footage today now that the server is not laggy anymore. Come on, man, turn on. Yeah, this is kind of how it works, you know. Server functions good again. Finally stable again. We went from having the server just only literally taking forever to run and actually load to finally getting it to be stable again. So this is good news. And then we also have brand new street signage to let you know what street you're turning on, what street you are going to be on, and that sort of thing. So that'll be a brand new addition that'll come into the server as sooner as we go. Alright, so the buses don't seem to fit under this bridge. We'll go ahead and fix that today. The thing is, we need to be able to have clearance to drive under the bridges. And then I need a light over here too. Look at that view of the city. Man, this fucking light takes forever to load, man. Come on, man. I mean, it seems to be doing a little better with lag. Not too good, but not too terrible. Because I remember, like, before this update, it would always lag, like, tremendously. I'm not gonna crash in the bus. Alright, well that's that, I guess. Still a bit of lag, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix it up today in today's update. And see what we get out of this. I'm gonna go over here to Properties, Explorer. Gonna get rid of a few vehicles. Or what's this? ISF. There's a humanoid in that. Alright, the Lexus we're gonna keep. The 2012 Ford Fusion is included in a humanoid. So that's gonna be deleted. Hopefully that reduces the lag. Anything that does contain a humanoid, it does make the game lag a little bit. So let's see about this Hyundai Sonata real quick. Is this the drivable version? Oh yeah, it is just drivable. A lot of street light humanoids, which doesn't seem to affect the server at all. My only issue is downtown. That's all I'm worried about right now. Because, like, the biggest update I've implemented already is the state trooper, the fire truck, and the new bus model. Now I think all it would be down to today is to add new bus stops. Which should be pretty easy by the look of it, so... We don't have any more rigs in the server, no more actual characters walking on the streets or anything. Which is really good because in that case, we don't gotta go back in here and work on anything. We just gotta finish up a little bit here. And we should be a-okay. Oh my god, why do you do that? I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. There you go, it's not important. I don't really care. As long as this area is filled in and nobody could go inside of the building, I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't really care what the outcome really turns into. I mean, other than that, I have struggled with vehicles being, well, not being, modeled or designed properly. Which, I mean, if you ask me, it's not so bad. It's just when you go in here and start having lagging issues, it really does make a very big problem. Especially if you're trying to verify your, trying to get your account verified and people play the game and they complain about the game being too laggy, then that's a pretty big issue. So you gotta watch out for that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I'm just going in here and finishing, you know, buildings and adding detail to certain areas. Nothing too major. We've got the Tacoma, the Camry. Those, I don't think they have humanoids, but could be wrong. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do right now. And then we also need one more of these buses, somewhere over here. Have a bus depart from the spawn point here. Actually, I don't even know if I want to make a bus. a freaking bus leave from the spawn point over here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is I'm gonna do a bus that stops right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and check for unanchored parts here in a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab... Well, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that spawn point over here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and delete the spawn point. Obviously, I already said that. This should free up a bit of triangles when the server is loading. But it'll be an even bigger spawn point. There will be more variety of cars. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Dodge Charger. Copy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do some work here in just a bit. Cause I mean, like, I think it would be personally better to not even have what's it called? To not even have like anything, you know, to do with the spawn point in downtown. I mean, I think there should be only one. And that'll be like in the area that it's gonna be in, but I just don't think I see myself using up that parking space anymore. I mean, yeah, it's a perfect area to, you know, to spawn in. Don't get me wrong, it's just what needs to be done here is it needs to be taken away. Cause in real life, that area here is like it's under construction. So it's gonna be closed off. But there will be a bus that will drive into downtown. Or buses that will be driving into downtown that'll drop people off. Players who wish to use the bus instead of having to respawn to get to the spawn point. There will be just a little bit more cars here. Obviously they'll be from all the spawn points in the city, but it will also consist of just one spawn point in the city, and then one spawn point in Cary, and then another spawn point in the at the airport. So that way we could just, you know, if anybody wants to respawn wherever they want, they have just a better means of spawning wherever it is that they want to or wish to go. Got the Crown Vic right here. I got a couple of older cars in the liveries of vehicles, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's good because you get a very big variety of more cars to drive in. Essentially this big carplex that I have here seems to be doing the job within different spawn points and whatnot, so I think it's pretty good. Got a we got a good variety of cars here. I think we need to do away with the spawn point. And then I need to work on these road lines and finish up other details and see what else you could find here. Now we got the Suburban. And then, you know, I'm obviously one of those people that will offer actual instructions on how to start the vehicles and, you know, how to handle them. I know there's other creators that don't. Like, I had to figure out some free model um details on my own as well, which kind of sucked at the beginning, but I ended up finding out how to eventually use them. But yeah, it was finally good to finally be able to update the server. Cause boy, we did need a bit of an update there for a while. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna keep on working on these updates. I will see you guys later.